In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase to whip by. This is a phrase we usually use to talk about something that happens quickly. I usually use it to talk about time. I feel like the days in January just whipped by. Using it in the past tense there. I find that at this point in the winter, time seems to whip by. It tends to go very, very quickly. I can't believe it's already almost the middle of February. Okay, it's not quite the middle of February. I think it's February 7th, the day you're watching this. But time does seem to whip by at this time of year. I think because I've started a new semester and I'm a little bit busy, I really feel like time is whipping by. You can also say that a car whips by. Like you can use it for things as well, but I usually use it to talk about time. The other phrase I wanted to teach you today is to whip something up. We usually use this to talk about making food quickly. This past weekend, Jen's sister and brother-in-law came over, so I whipped up some pizza. I made some dough in the bread machine and I quickly made some pizza for them. I whipped it up. So we use this to talk about doing something quickly, usually preparing food. We almost always use it to talk about making food. Like I'm gonna whip up some snacks for later tonight so that Jen and the kids and I can have a fun evening while we watch the Raptors play basketball. So to review, when you say that something is going to whip by, you mean that it's going to go quickly. When you say that you are going to whip something up, it means you are going to make it quickly. By the way, do you know what a whip is? It's like a leather thing that I think they used to use when they were chasing cows or something like that. I'm not sure exactly all the details. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from, let me get it out of my pocket here. This comment is from Francisco. Out of sight, out of mind. I always wanted to be out of the line of sight of the teacher in order not to be asked, LOL. And then my response, when you're in a big class, it's nice to sit at the back if you're going to have a snooze. Now, thanks Francisco for that comment. Good use of out of sight. You shouldn't do that though. You shouldn't sleep in classrooms. I'm not recommending that. I'm not advocating that. As a teacher, I recommend that you sit at the front and that you pay attention and you do all the work. But yeah, sometimes if you are in a class that's boring, you want to sit at the back so the teacher can't see you, so you're not in their line of sight. Hey, I'm out here just for a little walk on this path in town. You can see, let me show you it. It's actually a little bit dangerous walking out here right now because it's melting a bit, but there is ice on the ground. And what that does, I think I've explained it before, is it makes things very slippery. Whenever ice is a little bit wet on the top, it's extra slippery and it's a lot easier to slip and fall. Now, as a Canadian, I'm used to walking on ice, but I still need to be careful. But I'm sure if you're from a country that doesn't have winter, and if you were walking on that ice, you would have a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I'm pretty good at walking on ice. I've been walking on ice my whole life, but there are still times where it's a little too slippery and sometimes I almost wipe out. That's the phrase we use to describe that. Hey, you've seen this creek before. I'm out here on the bridge, but it's kind of cool because the water is flowing, but you can also see that there is ice. I don't think that this is our spring thaw. Oh, there's a little bit of green garbage down there. I don't like garbage. I don't think this is our spring thaw because it is still February, but it's certainly warm. Anyways, see you in a couple days with another short English lesson. Bye.